Siman Tes Sif Yud Daled. The strings of the tzitzis have to be twisted. And if it unravels, the halach is that any part that's unraveled is considered as though it is cut off from the beged. And that would just mean that we have to refer to Sif Yud Gimel to see what the halachos would be by a tzitzis that is cut. But the point of Sif Yud Daled is to tell us that any part that's unraveled of the tzitzis, any string that's unraveled, is considered that part is cut off. Sif Tes Vav. There used to be that they had a talus with a seam running down the middle, and they would sometimes cut the talus on that seam in order to clean the talus. They weren't able to clean the whole talus at one time. They had to cut it. Or if, let's say, they had to cut it for other reasons, maybe to fix the talus, they had to cut it down the middle. So then, what do you have to do in terms of the tzitzis? Do you have to untie them and retie them? So here's the halacha. The halacha is like this. If you cut the talus right down the middle, and each side still has the sheer kosher for a talus, it's still what we call kedei ituf, which means that really technically each half could be used as a talus by itself. You do not have to unravel the tzitzis when you're cleaning it. You just can reattach it and everything's good. But if one of the sides does not have a sheer ituf, then that side you're going to have to unravel the tzitzis, and then once the beged is complete again, reattach it. And the reason for this is a concept that we mentioned earlier, is that the tzitzis have to be tasa v'loy min ha'asay, which means that when you attach the tzitzis, they have to be attached to what's considered a kosher beged. You can't have tzitzis attached to a puzzle beged that is going to in the future become kosher. At the time that you're attaching the tzitzis, it has to be a kosher beged. So therefore, if you split the talus, you cut it in half, you need to clean it, and one of the sides do not have a sheer ituf, whichever side does not have the sheer of a talus, that side you have to unravel the tzitzis, and then once you attach it again, the beged, then reattach the strings as well.